Hello, welcome to today's episode of Soulful Sundays. Today, I'd like to talk about the guilt of loyalty. Haha, funny name, right? Before we jump into it, come sit with me. Take a deep breath. The usual. Breathe in. And out. There you go. Let's chat a bit on the guilt of loyalty. But before we start, I had wanted to talk about the last episode we had, the invisible load. I noticed a few people reached out to me, sent me a chat talking about that particular episode and how it relates to them. I want us to talk further on it, but not today. So if you have something you want to share, a load you want to drop, or maybe just talk to someone, maybe you feel really heavy and you need to drop that weight, you can reach out to us. You can send us an email, you can send a DM, you can comment. If you're not comfortable with commenting on this YouTube video, you can send us a DM. We'll get back to you. So today I'm talking about the guilt of loyalty. Loyalty is often praised as a virtue, but no one really talks enough about the guilt that comes with it. That quiet weight of staying loyal, even when it begins to cost you rest, even when it's costing you your growth, when you're losing part of yourself. This could be the loyalty of a relationship. You say, oh, I've stayed so long with this person, I've been with this person for 10 years, who am I leaving him for? Or your job, you say, oh, this person gave me this job, I can't just leave. Oh, my boss has been so good to me, why will I just leave his business? Maybe somebody who took a chance on you when no one else did, and because of that, even when you know your heart isn't in that anymore, you remain there because you feel guilty. Let's talk about that for a bit. This guilt shows up, especially when loyalty begins to look like an obligation. You must do this, you must remain here to show that you're grateful. I'm going to talk about my first job, my first real job, in a commercial bank. You see, till today, anybody who knows me well enough would know I'm still very loyal to that bank. I'm sure even the owners of the bank don't even know me, or people I've worked with don't know how loyal I am. But I would always stand up for the bank wherever anybody's trying to talk it down or saying anything, whatever it is they're talking about. I'm always there rooting for them and talking and saying, oh, and I'm still there solving problems, like customers of the bank who I see they have issues and it's something I'm knowledgeable about. I'll tell them how to go about it, just to sort it out. That's me still being loyal. I don't have to remain in that place to be loyal. When it was time for me to move from there, I knew it was time to move. And I moved without looking back because I knew it was time to move. But it didn't mean that I would disrespect the place or lose the loyalty I have for it. I can be loyal far away from that, But I knew what that place, that opportunity gave to me. I knew the background it set for me. I knew the foundation it gave me. I knew the leverage it gave me in places I walked into or in new jobs I took. I knew what I got from that place. The how I was coached, how it gave me the right standing in places I had to walk into or jobs I had to do. I didn't take that for granted, but it didn't mean I have to remain there. When it was time for me to grow, when that place wasn't serving me anymore, I knew it was time to move. Now, I'm not saying that you should up and leave whenever or be disrespectful about it or take whatever you have for granted. But I'm talking about those people who are so afraid to take a leap, are so afraid to step out of that place because you feel guilty, you feel there shouldn't be anything better out there for you. These people who gave you the chance. No. I always tell myself, I think I came across the quote, "Do it afraid," a very long time ago. I probably was maybe 10, 12 when I saw "Do it afraid." Somebody had quoted it somewhere, and since then, even when I know I'm not completely qualified for something, I still step into it. I give it my all. I take the chance. And that's what I'm trying to say to you today. Take that chance. Lose the fear. If you've heard about the Igbo traders and how the Oma boy story came about, and you always hear, somebody had served his master for a while and the master settled him. He wouldn't say, because I am so loyal to my master gave me this opportunity. I don't want the settlement. I cannot open my own place. When it is time, he opens his place and he takes that leap. Don't be too afraid or too guilty or think so much that, I'm breaking loyalty, that you lose yourself or you give nothing to yourself. Take that chance. Take that chance. I need you to recognize when loyalty is rooted in love and when it's rooted in fear. Or maybe habits. I'm used to waking up and just going here. How do I change this? Or when it's rooted in responsibility. Responsibility that no longer fits. Take that chance today. Do it afraid. If you ever felt torn between being faithful to others and being truthful to yourself, I think you already know what to pick. Always remain true to yourself. Until next time, I would say breathe, be, and belong.